What up, Bugles? I want to welcome you to this video. He is best there is at what he do, but what he do best isn't very nice. Yes, today I'm gonna talk about new Wolverine book, so check it out. Death of Wolverine Omnibus. Cover price is 125 USD and 1,232 pages. The omnibus contains a wealth of material, including the main 4-issue Death of Wolverine event, as well as all issues leading to it and several related titles such as the Logan Legacy, Weapon X Program, and Deadpool and Captain America The Death of Wolverine. Let's take a look at the covers. I own this direct market cover, which is the work of the excellent Joey Quesada. It shows Logan under attack by skeletons with adamantium claws, a clear metaphor for Wolverine being the one who ultimately kills himself. Here we have a standard cover created by legendary Alex Ross featuring Logan in various moments of his life, standing alongside of the X-Men or battling Hulk. Both of these covers are just beautiful, and pick just one of them is no easy task. The spine of the book features the classic design we have come to expect from Marvel's large format books. At the top is the Marvel Omnibus logo, in the middle is the book's title logo, and below that are the names of the writers and artists who contribute to the stories. At the bottom, there's a small red Wolverine art in his classic costume. The back cover is adorned with a bold title, The Best There Was, with the word was underlined in red. Below this is a short sum about stories, followed by a large red and black illustration of a furious Wolverine pursued by Grim Reapers. In the bottom left corner, you will find a list of issues collected in the book and the names of the creators involved. I love these boards for sure. The red and white blood-soaked design is a perfect choice, proving that sometimes less is more. This design is truly powerful and in my opinion needs nothing more. When we open the book, the opening page continues the same bloody style as the boards. Next comes a table of content double page spread, which as is typical for Marvel omnibuses doesn't include page numbers for specific chapters. However, each chapter lists the names of all talents who worked on it. Following this is another red and white double page spread featuring an outline of Logan and a combat leap, with the book's publishing credits underneath it. And finally, the stories themselves begin. First, we get a Wolverine series from 2013 and 2014 written by Paul Cornell. This series paved the way for Wolverine's eventual death. Yes, the title of the book makes it clear what it's about, but in cases like this, we can't really call it a spoiler. Let's be honest, everyone knows that death in superhero comics is far from permanent. Now that we've clarified that, let's dive into Cornell's issues. To be honest, they are nothing extraordinary. Don't get me wrong, they are not a complete disaster, but these issues are, at the best, mediocre read. The biggest highlight, particularly for the 2014 series, is Ryan Stegman's artwork, which I absolutely adore. Fans might recognize his work from Donny Cates' excellent Venom run. As for the story, it begins with Logan tracking a mysterious entity that possesses innocent people and forces them to commit evil deeds. The key development is that during this hunt for an invisible enemy, Wolverine loses his regenerative abilities, becoming mortal, still extraordinary, but no longer invincible. Logan naturally struggles to accept this new reality and sets out to find a cure that will restore his healing factor. It's a relatable arc as we watch him come to terms with his mortality after realizing his quest is futile. This process spans 27 issues, a significant length for a comic that isn't a masterpiece. I understand these series are important in the context of showing how Logan became vulnerable enough to be killed, and preparing readers for the main event, which takes place about halfway through the book. Fortunately, this event itself is absolutely worth it. Charles Soule, whom you might know from his fantastic Darth Vader series, crafts a poignant tale that sees Wolverine coming to terms with his mortality after losing his healing factor, as I mentioned it before. No longer invulnerable, Logan faces a race against time as his enemies close in, eager to take advantage of his newfound vulnerability. As I mentioned earlier, the book's title reveals the conclusion of the main event in advance, but it doesn't detract from the experience. In this case, it's the journey itself that matters more than the destination. And in this particular instance, the journey is extremely entertaining, action-packed, and most importantly, deeply moving. Steve McNiven's artwork elevates the narrative, delivering breathtaking visuals that highlight both the ferocity and vulnerability of the character. The fight sequences are visceral, yet the quieter moments, where Logan reflects on his life and the choices he's made, carry immense emotional weight. The series culminates in a heart-wrenching finale that cements Wolverine's status as a hero willing to sacrifice everything for others. But I don't gonna tell you anymore because, spoilers. McNiven's detailed dynamic illustrations in Death of Wolverine set a high standard, capturing both the brutal action and the emotional resonance of Logan's journey. After the main event, we are presented with so-called Aftermath miniseries that deals with consequences of Logan's death and its impact on other characters in the Marvel Universe. These stories provide a broader perspective of Logan's death, focusing on characters he touched through his life. For example, the Logan's Legacy examines the emotional impact of his passing on figures like Sabretooth, Mystique, X-23, and Dagon. Each issue delves into their reactions, creating a mosaic of grief, anger, and introspection. The Weapon X program issues follows a group of escapees from a sinister project tied to Wolverine's past, adding layers to the mythology while exploring themselves of identity and survival. After stories, the omnibus includes the classic portion of bonus material, and in this case, it's truly a massive portion. We are talking about over 50 pages of variant covers alone. In addition to these, you will find the usual character designs and sketches, as well as the scripts, reflections from the creators, and last but not least, an interview with one of Wolverine's co-creators, Len Wein. And that's all. The Death of Wolverine Omnibus is an essential collection for every fan of X-Men, and Logan himself is a fitting tribute to one of the most iconic characters in Marvel Universe, offering a mix of action and exploration of legacy. If Death of Wolverine Omnibus catch your attention, you can order your own copy in our eShop, comicsbugle.com, your friendly neighborhood comic book shop in Europe. Accept the great catalog of collected, deluxe, and absolute editions, epic collections, and omnibuses with guaranteed you eco-friendly Hulkproof packaging, free shipping in whole EU, and option to pre-order your comic book now and pay for it later. You can also split full price to 4 separate payments because we know how expensive these books can be. So check it out, comicsbugle.com. You can find direct link below this video. And that's all. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out any further videos. In our comment section, let us know what other books or topics would you like to see in our videos. And see ya, Bugles!